Alright guys, welcome to the next video of the toy grade rally car series. We're going to try to crack this open today and see if we can upgrade it to see what it's made of on the inside and see if it's even worth the trouble. Might just be for fun, but let's take the batteries out first. 3 AAAs. We're going to see if we can make this run on a 3-cell battery, but that's probably going to be overkill. So let's start with, I don't really have a proper screwdriver here, but let's start with taking the outside screws off here. Not the right screwdriver either, but it's gonna work. I'm just taking the screws out by brute force. These are by no means the right screwdriver for this, but I'm making it work. Okay. Looks like there's a lot more to this car than I thought. I'm going to back out of these screws here. It's important to have the right tools, guys. These are not the right tools for this job, but they were conveniently placed within my home, so that's what I grabbed. Okay, yeah, so these, oh, there's Lexan tabs right here for this. That's pretty neat. So that's how they keep that in. Okay, just try to rip it. Body is actually nice on this thing. Alright guys, I figured it out. I just had to back out those initial screws all the way. But this is what we're left with here. We got the lights, the front lights, and we got this piece of copper tape up at the top. I'm assuming that's the antenna, not too sure. But that would explain why it doesn't have great range. So I'm going to remove that. And what I'll probably end up doing is just extending this wire and doing it old school, popping a hole in the Lexan and running a tube and a wire out of the Lexan body, and we might be able to get a better range. So here's what we have on the inside. Sorry, I lost my camera, man, so I got to do this on my own now. But it looks like we might be able to get in there and mess with the battery components to see if we can solder a plug on there. So I'm gonna get this open and then I'll come back to you guys and see what we got. Okay, so we're able to get that lid off. So here you see the lights are connected right here. The ones that go to the body here, the lights, seems to be the negative and the positive right here. So these are our lights. This is our antenna right here, and this is for our motor control, and this is for our steering control. Here's the steering motor. It's not a servo, it's a motor. It's got a rack and pinion. That's how they make these toy grade things. And then here's the little brushed motor itself. So here is where it connects to the battery compartment, and we're gonna see if we can route these out of the battery bay, and we'll put like a JST plug on them, and then we'll see what kind of battery we can fit in this little compartment down here. And I might have to drill some stuff out, but I'm going to try to take this apart even more, and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, so we got the lid off here. I did get the tabs unplugged for the battery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill some holes here, and I'm going to run both these battery wires through the same hole, and then we can run this wire through the body here. So I'm going to drill another hole right here in the body, and then make a hole right here. Nice and easy. I'm gonna route these 2 wires through here. Sweet. And we're gonna tape them on here so that we don't lose them. Just put some painter's tape over them. And then we are going to drill a hole through the body here. Oh, I should have gone through the outside, but it is what it is. And then we're going to run the antenna battery out through here. There we go. And I'm going to put a piece of tape out here just so it doesn't get pulled back through, and got a good place to stop here. I'm not going to put the plastic chassis cover back on. It's full of holes anyway, so it's not really going to be waterproof, and it's just going to add more screws. So I'm just going to screw this back in place here, and then we'll live with that. Actually, I'm not even sure I'm going to waste my time screwing that back in, since we might have to dive into it 100 times. So I'm just going to leave it like this. It's going to be ugly. We're going to go find a JST connection. I'm going to put it on here. And we're going to find some extra wire, extend that antenna, and then we'll see what happens. As you can see, we had some extra parts left over. Don't need that. Boom, we made some quality of life improvements. Those little tabs on the sides, don't need them. Cut them off. The cover that was in the inside, don't need it. Left it out. We extended the antenna here. It's kind of ghetto rigged right now because I couldn't find a plastic tube. But we should get a lot better, much better reception with that. I'll pretty it up later. And we soldered a JST connector on here to the battery terminal. And I just so happen to have a 2-cell battery that might perfectly fit in there. I haven't tried to fit it in there yet. But we're gonna plug it in, turn it on, and we're gonna see if it's gonna explode or if it's gonna work. So this is a 2-cell battery. Should get better performance than the AA's. Let's see if we can get this in here, and let's see if we can get it closed. This battery is fully charged. And we're just going to force it shut. Moment of truth, we're going to turn it on. I'm scared. Here we go. It's on. Nothing's on fire. It's working. 2 cells. I think we got a little bit more power. Let's put it on the ground and see what we got. It's got a lot more power than before. It's completely out of control. It's doing donuts. It's a lot livelier. It's much faster. It's a lot more fun for sure. This is how they should come out of the box. We might have to do something about these tires. Getting no grip at all. Might just have to trim it. It's got so much more power. Alright, now I'm happy with it. That's way better, dude. If you're running it with a LiPo battery like this, you got to be careful that you don't over discharge your LiPo battery. So you're going to want to put a little alarm on your balance lead. We should be able to fit one in there, but I'll do that later. This is just for demonstration purposes. Do not run your LiPo batteries without a low voltage cutoff or without a low voltage alarm. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Let's do a speed run real quick. If I can keep it in the straight line. Yeah, battery's getting low, but we'll charge it up and see what it has. But yeah, leave a thumbs up if you liked the video. Subscribe for more content like this. I'm gonna start getting into RC stuff again. I miss it. It's a lot of fun. And look, we just had a lot of fun with a $11 RC car, and we're gonna take it outside on the street and see if we can roll it over and stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.